guys, Crystal Moon here again with my next video on my Star Stable online horse trials. Today I'm going to be showing you my Hano. His name is SnakeHollow, and in the stable his nickname is actually the Tasmanian Devil. Not because of speed and not really because of how he looks, but more of his behavior and his reactions to certain things that we encounter in the game. He just reminds me of that character, so that was the nickname that he's been given. So sorry about the video being late, but I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit extra TLC into these to make it worthwhile. So let's get started here with the Hano. One thing I've noticed about the Hano is he has a very sleek, lean body. I don't really like the appearance a lot. That's just me. It doesn't look like a horse should, especially with the original hairstyle, which I'll show you later. But he's okay. He's not as bulky as the older style horses, so that's something good about it. I chose the black one, of course, so that it matched everything, my tack and my clothing and such. So these are his gaits. He's just running around here. I'm going to show you how he looks. He does move quickly, but still not as fast as my Morgan, as we've been over. He's very agile, which is a big, stark difference between the Lipizian that I've shown you guys. He does not have any special moves, and he's just pretty much a regular horse, besides the appearance and the agility that he does have. The Hanos also come in light gray, bay, and also a bay with a black mane. So those are some of the other colors that you can purchase the Hano in. Okay, so here we come to hairstyles. This is exactly what I wanted to show you guys. So the original Hano hairstyle, to me, it does not look natural. The mane is cropped extremely short and straight, and the tail is again cropped at an almost perfect angle with zigzags on the end. It doesn't look natural to me. It actually looks like a video game horse. It doesn't look like natural hair. And even I have had some players tell me that they like the Hano hair because he looks like he's getting ready for a show. I prefer to use the longer manes, and that's why I chose to use the longer mane on him. He did do very well on the Baroness's track. Again, it's not a really special race. It's just a 20-second something race. He did not break any records, but he did come close, and his agility really shined through on this one with the turns and the jumps. And of course, the bonus race that I chose for this one was the Fast and Frosty race, also known as the Santa's Village race. The reason I chose this race is because this Santa's Village, this village is only open until January 10th. So this is one of the last times we're going to see this area and this race perform before it's removed forever. At least it might be introduced in a later year, but as far as I'm aware, this is going to be the only time that we see this race. With my horses in it. So I went ahead and did this race. I'm sure, you know, this looks familiar, of course, because I also did my Nightmare Before Christmas video here, but this is actually the only recorded race that I've done in this area, and that's why it's special to me. So this is more of a cross-country race. It's hard to really judge the horse on this race because all of them don't do great because of the ice, but I really do believe that his agility helped him in this one, simply because there are a lot of obstacles and there's a lot of sharp turns that he did very nicely on. So that's why I chose to do this race, not only because it's going to disappear soon, but because there are all those sharp turns and jumps that could really show how a horse performs. We're back to familiar ground here with the cross-country race that I used in the vineyard. This race also shows really well how the Hano turns, especially since I also mentioned how the horses slide in this one part of the race, and he actually handled it extremely well. He almost didn't slide at all, which really goes to show not only that he has his hooves on the ground, so to speak, but he has that turning and sharp movement capabilities that I do like to look for in a horse. If his appearance was something closer to the Lithuanian or an Arabian, I might ride him more, but I don't like the way he looks, especially in the rear whenever you're riding him. I don't like how it looks. It almost looks too artificial. He doesn't look real, in my opinion. Nearing the end of the race now, we can see that he did a really good job. Again, no records broken, but he still performed well, and he did come very close to the record. Here's the dreaded barrel racing again. I think I did do a little bit better on the turns this time, and I think he helped me again with that. But my turns aren't as sharp as I'd like them to be, and he didn't really score exceptionally well. It's just kind of there to show his turns and his speed and slow down capabilities. I hope this video helped you decide whether or not to purchase the Hano, whether for a champion horse or just to ride around. I think with the right amount of love, especially with the appearance, he would be the perfect horse for almost anyone. Overall, I would give him probably an 8 out of 10. I'm not going to mark him down too much for appearance. That's not his fault, obviously. I mean, none of it is, but it's not the worst possible thing it could be. I've had horses that absolutely refuse to move, so he actually does a really wonderful job. Next up in my horse trials is going to be the brand new Pinto Arabian. I'm sure you guys are excited for this video because this is the now second newest horse breed to be released in the game, and I know some people are still not sure if they want to purchase it or not. So I'm show you guys in my next video, and you guys can decide from there if you want to buy them or not. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos. I'll see you next week.